For a second point, and they've taken it. That's both midfielders on the score sheet. That's Shauna Power and Hugh O'Neill's lead 2-0. Murphys were here 2 weeks ago playing St Lawrence's in Manchester, and that win in the preliminary round got them into this semi-final. And Rebecca Hughes winning the ball back, and off go Murphys. Chance here for Beatrice Casey, the London forward, has a shot. And the keeper just about deals with it, and Hugh O'Neill's come away. And here come Murphys again, but that one's going to fall just to the left and wide. Picking up from that preliminary round match that Murphys won, they made 3 changes for today's game, with Ellen Hegarty, Hannah Corey and Laura Cleary coming into the starting 15. Meanwhile, here's the danger player, the half forward Casey. This one falls short as well. It was Beatrice Casey with 3-9 that did for St Lawrence's. And Murphys will be looking to her today to kickstart their ambitions for a place in the final. And here come O'Neill's again with Kira Middleton, and she's won her free. And this is a chance to go 3 ahead. Here's Carol Hegarty. And the Mayor woman makes no mistake. And Hugh O'Neill's go 3 in front. Now here come Murphys. They'll need something to settle themselves down, but that's not going to do it. And that was well done by Kiva Crowley, mopping up at the back for Leeds. Another chance here for Murphys. Here goes Casey. And Casey wins a free. This one looks good, and indeed it is. That's Father Murphy's on the board. Chance here with Middleton going right through again, and that just goes just over the head and wide. There was an opportunity there for Hugh O'Neill's, and they've certainly settled the better of the 2 teams so far. Lauder with the kick out. Hegarty wins it, and the midfielder powers through and has the time and space to put the ball over the bar. That's a loose one. Casey jumping in on it. Can't quite get there. It's Crowley who mops up. And goes looking for Tara Kearns. It was well intercepted by Kira Monaghan. Ball goes back inside. Hannah Corey. But it's Hugh and Niels who take it again. And there's a break on here. And Hegarty was on the shoulder, but that was an opportunity. They were on the break in space. No, will Murphy's capitalise on this? Goes inside to Casey. That's a good stop. Alison Hurley makes the save. Murphy's mop up and go looking again. And here's Emma Reynolds in space. Slightly overplaying it, but back to Sally Farrell. And the Dubliner just misses to the right on that occasion. But certainly better from Murphy's. They're starting to settle down a little bit more now. Hurley with a loose kick out. And here's a chance for Murphy's. And Brona McGuinness wins a 45. It's a bit of a crosswind coming across the field. There's no real wind advantage today. There's a bit of a breeze, but not too much. Corey plays it short. Farrell gives it back to Casey. That's a fantastic block down. And Casey's denied again. Another chance here for Murphy's on the rebound. On that occasion, the Yarra Glen forward couldn't find a mark for Murphy's. And it remains 4-1. That was definitely a foul. A chance to reduce the gap to 2. And Beatrice Casey makes no mistake. And that's Murphy's second point of the match. There's another loose kick out. Brona McGuinness can't quite take it. And away come Hugh and Niels. And that's well intercepted again by Father Murphy's. With a chance to spring another attack. Here's Katie McGuckin, the captain. Goes forward in search of Farrell, but once again it's Crowley. And the Kerry woman mops up. And away come Leeds. Back to Hegarty in space. Hugh and Niels keep it in the hands. Got two players out on this left-hand side. Comes back into Shauna Power. That one's going to drop just short. And this is the first of a double header of action that we've got today in the semi-finals, coming up at 4:30. We'll just break for the play, because here's a chance for Hugh and Niels. And it's Sarah Carberry with a point. While Rachel McCaig takes a little bit of attention, we've got that second semi-final, 4:30. Warwickshire's John Mitchells taking on Western Gales of Bristol. John Mitchell's finalist last year, losing to Tyn and Ogue of Newcastle in the final. And they'll certainly be hoping to go one better in 2022. But first of all, they've got to play the new Gloucestershire Hertfordshire champions, Western Gales of Bristol. And that's coming up at 4:30. And we start again with Hannah Lawler. As well taken again by Kira Middleton, who's on the run. There's a player on her outside, doesn't need her, and it's in the back of the net. That's a big moment for Hugh and Niels, and they go 6 in front. Chance now for Murphys to respond. With Casey again. And they're certainly not letting her through today. There's a free, about 40 out. This is going to drop short. Will Farrell get there? No. It's a Leeds ball. And away comes Crowley. Crowley's called for over-carrying, but certainly in these early stages they've done their homework on Father Murphy's danger player. What will Casey do here? Goes short. Goes looking for Brona McGuinness. Cuts inside, looking for support. Doesn't find it. Tracy O'Hara. I thought Tracy O'Hara would won a free there, but no, it's gone the other way. And here comes Casey. It's a narrow angle, but she makes no mistake. That's her third point, and Murphy's third point. (1-5) plays 3 in this first half. And Brona McGuinness Chance here now for Hugh and Eels. They've got plenty of options. Gets played through, that's well defended. It's well smothered by Murphys and they win their free. And a chance now for McGuinness. In a bit of space for Murphys. Not a great deal going on ahead of her. She goes looking wide. There's a little bit static there from Murphys. There wasn't a great deal of options there for the Donegal wing forward. Murphys win the ball back again. The strength in their half back line showing once more. And there's certainly no need to panic. It's very early on at this stage. And that one's just going to trail to the left and wide on the near post. It remains 1-5-3 in favour of Hugh and Eels. This is going to drop short to McGuinness. Has an option. Casey's free on the inside. That was well defended by Daniel Powell. Now there's a loose ball. Drops to Hughes. Hughes went looking for McGuinness. Wins it at the second time. And it's back with Hannah Corey. Farrell can't find McGuinness. And it's been a bit of a pattern in this first half. Hugh and Eels are doing very well at turning the ball over inside the 45. There goes Hegarty. Gives it out to Shauna Lennon. And back with Hegarty. That's a nice ball through to Kira Middleton. Takes a shot. And that one's just gone to the right and wide. There's a chance there. And certainly when Hugh and Eels break at speed, they're finding space. The question is, as this match goes on, can they capitalise on it? And Shauna Power goes long. Good little inside pass. Tracy O'Hara showing a bit of pace. Gives it back, but that's well smothered again by Murphys. Back with McCaig. Takes a hit at it. That's sliced wide. Here come Leeds again. And it's Hegarty. She's been at the heart of most of their good work. That one drops just short. Lawler mops up. Goes long. And here's Casey. Taken on Aoife Moley. And certainly they're not letting Beatrice Casey have any time on the ball this afternoon. And Casey finds Farrell. That's a nice touch in to Brona McGuinness. Can they make something of it? Not on this occasion. There's a nice interception from Emma Reynolds. There's a bit of a swipe. It's going to take a lot to score from that kind of an angle. away come Leeds again. That's a long ball. Goes looking for Lenan. And Lenan gets it. Back to Hegarty. Demands it back. Gets it back. Has a chance for a score. And takes it. And the talisman for Leeds puts them 6 up. Murphy's go long. Reynolds wins it. Casey goes early towards Farrell. With that, evades everybody, goes out for a wide. And the wide's starting to rack up a little bit here now for Father Murphy's. Power. It's a low ball. In for Middleton. Chance for a goal. And that's the second goal for Hugh and Eels. Two 6 plays 3. How big of a lead will that be come the end? Now, can Murphy's respond? They could do with a goal before half time. That's well done by Rebecca Hughes. Into Alicia Bartlett. Brona McGuinness just about managed to get it. Here comes Casey. And once again, they are not letting her pass. Free in for Murphy's. That might be a bit of a sign of frustration there. That one's been screwed wide. Away come Leeds once more. Here's Crowley. Fouled by McGuinness, free out. Well done by Kira Middleton. Goes looking. Back with Reynolds. Here come Murphy's again. And Reynolds keeps going. Has a shot and puts it over the bar. That's their first point from play. There's 8 between them. We're closing into towards half time. Murphy certainly have had plenty of the ball. They just haven't found their scores yet. Hughes goes looking for Casey. Casey takes it. I just wonder how long it'll be before a few cards get shown here. And a chance for Casey to put one in. There's another Father Murphy's wide. Shauna Power over on the far side. Plays it back inside. Here goes Hegarty. Into open space. Chance for Middleton. Dragged back, and there's another free for Hugh and Eels. And their game plan is certainly working for them in this first half. Hegarty has a chance here to put them 9 points up. Just has to judge the wind. Off the crossbar. That's a let off for Murphys, and they bring it away. And that ball's going to run out on this side. A sideline ball for Leeds. And Rosie Finley plays it in. That's well done by Brona McGuinness. And there's a break on here for Murphys if they want to use it. Played inside to Reynolds. Reynolds loses a marker. In for Casey. Will they foul it? Not this time. Hugh and Eels get away with one there, I think, but another chance for Murphys. Here's Sally Farrell. Played inside. Finally a chance, and it's off the crossbar. Still another chance. Great save. Alison Hurley with the right foot. Saves Leeds there. And now it's Hugh and Eels on the break. Up to Rachel McCaig. Has players on her inside. Has Hegarty. Plays it off. And that one looks slightly loose. Back for Middleton. Gives it back into a full forward. And that's McCaig with a point. There were two great chances there for Murphys. One off the crossbar and one an excellent save from Alison Hurley. There's a loose ball mopped up by Crowley. And that one's gone loose. And here comes Lawler. It's a little bit aimless. There's nobody there for Murphys. And Aoife Morley has time. Plays it back in. Ciara Monaghan from O'Donovan Russer and Mara Feld from South Derry. Plays it forward. Here comes Casey. Another foul. And finally, it looks like a little bit of action. And Chris Heffernan takes somebody's name. And a chance for Casey to get her 4th point of the half. Side's 5th. Up she comes. That's a better strike this time. Drops in. And it's a goal. That's a crucial goal back for Father Murphys. And it's the Dubliner, Sally Farrell. And Farrell scores at the perfect time. And it brings us to a half-time score of Hugh O'Neill's 2-7. Father Murphy's 1-4. And we'll be back for the second half in a few minutes' time. Okay, everybody, welcome back for the second half. Yeah, it looks like Father Murphy's going to make a couple of changes. And Hugh and Niels leading 2-7 to 1-4. That goal for Sally Farrell just before half-time might put a slightly different complexion on this half. And we'll see what happens. 30 minutes to decide our first entrant for this year's All Britain Junior Football Championship final. And Chris Heffernan throws the ball in, and the game is on. And it's Hugh and Niels and Hegarty. And goes long, finds McCaig, and there's a bit of a snapshot. That's easy enough for Lawler. And that's a good ball out to Claire Davey on this near side. And that will go out for a sideline ball. And Cara Hegarty sends one in towards Middleton. Middleton takes it, gives it back to McCaig, and Tracy O'Hara puts a foot behind it. Lawler spills it, but Middleton's not quick enough to get the rebound, and away come Murphys. Here's Brona McGuinness. Puts it out over the sideline. And it's a Leeds ball again. Casey dropping deep, wins another foul. And just looking out on the pitch, I can see that Brona Meehan's come on for Father Murphy's. Here she is. Sent it on towards Brona McGuinness. That's well defended by Tracy O'Hara. Although that one just goes out over the sideline. It's a Murphy's ball. That's a nice ball forward towards Power. She's past Emma Reynolds. Goes looking inside. That's well done by the full forward. And a snapshot from Sarah Carberry just goes to the right and wide. Lawler goes looking for Casey. Hegarty's minding the house. Well done by Carberry. She was second favourite for that, and she won it. Kelly from Sligo mops up at the back for Murphys, and away they come again with Casey. Keeps it short for Emma Reynolds. Back to Casey. Goes looking for Sally Farrell on this near side. That looks like Michaela McAvoy's come onto the field, wearing 18. And yeah, Chris Heffernan just blowing it up there. And a reminder, we have our second semi-final at 4:30. It's John Mitchells of Birmingham against Western Gales of Bristol. All 4 teams here playing for the right to play the 2022 All Britain Junior Football Championship final. And at the moment, the first team into the hat looks like it's going to be Hugh O'Neill's. And here they come again. That's a great run by Carol Hegarty. Just tails to the right and wide. Now, what can Father Murphy's do with Beatrice Casey? Gives it to McGuinness. And once again, Hugh O'Neill stand firm. They win their free. And if Father Murphy's are going to make the final, they're going to need to find an extra gear. Here comes Middleton. Forced over the line. And that one almost hit our cameraman. McAvoy gives it to Casey. And Casey wins another free. Plays it inside to Kira Monaghan. And the Derry halfback looking to instigate something. Goes across to the far side. And a nice score from the substitute, Bryna Meehan. First score of the second half. 2-7 plays 1-5. Now away come Leeds once more. Another good run there from Carol Hegarty. And Leeds win a free. And certainly the Mayo midfielders had a massive impression on this match so far. A nice give and go. Drops to Lawler. Does well. Goes looking for Corey. And we have 2 players on either side from the same club. Back in Tyrone from the Owen Rose club. Anna Corey for Murphy's and Anya Coyle for Hugh O'Neill's. And that looked like Anya Coyle just won a free for Hugh O'Neill's. Another chance for Hegarty. To go for a 5th point of the match. The wind slightly behind her. Looks a good strike. And it's over the bar. Alison Hurley comes out to this near side. Sorry, Hannah Lawler comes out to this near side. And here goes Emma Reynolds in space. Gets it back and wins a free. Now, what can Murphys do with this one? Played back inside to Meehan. That looks like it's going to fall wide to the left-hand side, and it does. Six between them as Hugh and Niels go on the attack. That was well worked by Shauna Power. And there's certainly space here. And there's a chance for McCaig, who's through. And that's well marked by Hannah Lawler. She saw the danger and potentially stopped a third, what could have been a third killer goal there. Now, what can Murphys do? There goes Casey. Plays it through for Farrell. Farrell takes a swipe at it, and that one goes wide. You feel at this stage, if Murphys are going to make it, they might need a bit of a change of tactic. Kira Middleton. Katie McGuckin shadowing her as she goes back inside to Hegarty. McCaig's made a run in front of her. She's kept the ball. Plays it to Carberry. That's a bit of a wild swipe. There's no sign just yet of any more changes on the Murphy's bench just to our left. Here they come again. McGuinness plays it forward. That's well marked by O'Hara. And Reynolds gives it to Monaghan. Monaghan's got a bit of space through the middle. You can see that Farrell's peeled off to this left-hand side. It's back with Monaghan. And the Marafelt, half-back, wins another 3. Murphys. Casey has the ball. Makes no mistake. And brings Murphys up to 1-6. Here come Murphys again. And here goes Casey again. Trying to make some space. That's well saved by Alison Hurley. And a little bit of discussion. And it's given us a wide ball. It looks as though we're going to have a couple of substitutions here for Murphys. And it's Katie O'Leary who's going to come on. But in the meantime, Laura Cleary wins the ball back. McGuckin plays it forward to Farrell. And there's a little bit of space here for Murphys if they want to use it. But that's well defended again by Hugh O'Neills. They've been minding the house extremely well in this match. Back with Emma Reynolds. And Hegarty wins a free. And Katie O'Leary comes on. Wait to see who goes off. Yeah, it looks as though Sally Farrell's the one to make way. And Leary goes into corner forward. Back in play. Cara Hegarty sends it long. And Kira Middleton shows good strength there. Back with Power. Power's got a chance. It's straight at Lawler. That could have finished it, but it didn't. And here come Murphys again. Out with Claire Davey. Wins a free. And McGuinness had O'Leary out to her left. O'Leary gets it now. And back inside with a chance for Emma Reynolds. Has a shot. And puts it over the bar. And we're back to a 4-point game. There was Casey. She got a good shout. But unfortunately for Murphys, it's another wide. And they could do without wides at this stage. Well taken by Tracy O'Hara. Goes long looking for Rachel McCaig. She won't get there. Marianne Kelly takes the ball. And here come Murphys again. Claire Davey wins a free. Corey puts it inside for Alicia Bartlett. But that ball's lost. And Aoife Moley plays it into space. And the game's starting to become stretched here. But it's still Hugh O'Neills leading 2-8 to 1-7. And that'll be a sideline ball for Hugh O'Neills. Hara goes looking for Power. Power sends it up to Kira Middleton. Plays it through for Hegarty. A chance here for another score. Well, that one's just going to tail to the right and wide. The only concern for Hugh O'Neills at this stage is they've only converted one chance in this half. And they still lead by 4. As they make a substitution. It's Caitlin Hood who makes way. And meanwhile, Father Murphy's make a change. With Ethan McCarthy coming onto the pitch. And we come into the closing stages. What can Murphys do? And that ball evades everybody, except for Laura Cleary. And Hughes plays it forward. Free for McCarthy. Back for Reynolds. Has McGuinness inside. There's a bit of a swipe from Reynolds, and that one drops to the left and wide. It's another wide for Murphys, and at this stage they can ill afford too many wides. Looks like Aoife Moley's taken a bit of a knock there. It's a free in for Murphys. And just a reminder that after this game, we have the second semi-final between John Mitchell's and Western Gales. The winners of that play the winners of this in the final. Here comes Casey. And it's another wide. As well rested by Kiva Crowley. And away goes Hegarty again. That's going to drop over Middleton's head. Powers free. If McKay can find her, that's well defended. And Emma Reynolds imploring for some help. Gets it from Casey. And Casey goes running. And Crowley's not letting her through. And it looks like the Kerry halfback's going to go into the book here. Casey drops one in. That's a little bit dangerous. A little bit of a mess. And Chris Effernan will throw the ball up. It's a dangerous position here for Hugh and Niels to defend. What can Murphys do with this one? Casey wins it and wins a free. Might be tempted to go for goal. We'll find out in a second. There's 4 between them. And Hugh and Niels stand firm. This one's going to drop out over the sideline. Nope. As well taken there by Katie O'Leary. Murphys lose the ball. Back with Hegarty. A bit of a loose pass there. And it's back with Reynolds. In for McGuinness. And through again for Meehan. That was well defended by Danielle Powell. Reynolds takes a bit of a swipe, wins the free. And will Murphys go for goal or take the point to reduce it to 3? Time is not their friend at this stage. Let's see what Casey will do. About 25 out on this near side. Sends it in, sends it over the bar. There's a goal between them. That's well taken by Kira Middleton. Wins the free, plays it into a good area for Power to run onto. There's plenty of space here for Hugh and Niels to exploit. It goes out to Carberry. And that one's a bit of a snapshot. That could have settled it for Hugh and Niels. Father Murphy stay alive. Lawler goes looking for Reynolds. Reynolds takes it at the second time of asking. Back with McGuinness. That's Alicia Bartlett. The Antrim midfielder plays it into Casey. Beats 1, beats 2. Can't beat 3. And Hugh and Niels win the free out. And they'll make a substitution. Their full forward, Rachel McCaig, comes off. Now we'll just wait to see who came on there on the far side. In with Hegarty. Sends it forward to Carberry, takes it well on the bounce, is away in space, Power's running ahead of her. Power has Middleton on her inside. Running a little bit lateral, can't do anything with it. Anya Coyle on the far side, and that's going to be thrown up. Hot ball on the far side. Murphys win it back. In with Hegarty, who puts it over the bar. It's a 4-point game again, and is that the winner? A chance for Murphys. McGuinness will pick this one up. Casey's gone forward. It's out with Aoife McCarthy. Comes back to Reynolds. They're going to need something big now. And Emma Reynolds takes a point. We're back to a 3-point game. The big question is, have they got a second goal in them? Here goes Kira Middleton again. She's taking them all on. Gives it back to Hegarty. And it's up with Shauna Power. She had Shauna Lennon on her inside. Here is Lennon, back with Power. Has a go, but that's going to drop towards Lawler. And here come Murphys again. In with McGuinness. Back with Bartlett. There's Aoife McCarthy in an acre of space on this near side. They can't find her. And here's Crowley again. And for my mind, the player of the match. She's done a great job nullifying Beatrice Casey in that engine room. And as the ball goes over the line, it's a sideline ball for Hugh O'Neills. Are they closing in on a final place? It's up with Power. That's well done from Carberry. Back to Power. There's a chance here. That's well defended by Claire Davey. Concedes the 45, but that could have been a lot worse. Hegarty with the 45, chips it in, but it's not to be. But it doesn't matter, because Hugh O'Neills are the first team into the 2022 Junior Club Championship final. Congratulations to the Yorkshire champions. They are the first team into the hat. Commiserations for Father Murphys. The season comes to an end here this afternoon in Birmingham. And they'll look to their junior Camogie champions now as they embark on an All-Ireland series. But it's celebrations for Hugh O'Neills. Those two first half goals from Kira Middleton ultimately doing the damage, and a superb rear guard display led by Kiva Crowley in that half back line, with Carol Hegarty pulling the strings from midfield, ultimately sees them over the line. Our full-time score here is Hugh O'Neills of Leeds, 2 goals and 9 points. Father Murphys of London, 1 goal and 9. Our coverage here this afternoon is brought to you by the LGFA of Britain and in association with 24/7 television. We'll be back in a few minutes' time for the second semi-final between John Mitchell's and Western Gales, and we hope you stick around and join us for that.